Hello, Harwich. My name is Emily Milan, and I'm here from Brooks Free Library with my associate Emily Carta. We're here to wish you a happy new year from the entire staff at Brooks Free Library, and also to tell you about some new programs that we have starting up this new year. The first program that we're starting is our mindfulness workshop. Emily, do you want to tell the community a little bit about that one?
Sure. So Intro to Mindfulness kicks off our wellness series, which is a 4-session program that cultivates present moment awareness in your own life. And we're very excited to be hosting this. It's going to be presented by our very own Joanne Klingen. So if you haven't registered for it already, there is a wait list at the moment. Intro to Mindfulness will run for 4 weeks starting on Thursday at 8 a.m. on January 11th. You can go to our events calendar online and sign up there, or you can contact the library directly by calling our main number and pressing 1 for circulation.
So Joanne Klingen is one of our senior library techs that has been working at the library for over 10 years, and a lot of our community members know Joanne very well. She's currently pursuing her master's in mindfulness from Lesley University, and so her idea to offer this program to the community was really exciting, and we're thrilled to do that. This is the first time that we'll be offering a program at Brooks Free Library that starts outside of library hours. As Emily mentioned, it will start at 8 o'clock in the morning. So program participants will only have access to the meeting room, and they won't have access to the collection to check out materials or pick up holds. It will strictly be for the mindfulness program. But we're really excited that she was willing to offer that, and we look forward to getting it started next Thursday, January the 11th. We're also starting a new program called the Adventurers Club, which will meet on the first Friday of every month at 1 in the afternoon to hear tales of various adventures from some really fabulous presenters that we have lined up. Emily, can you tell us a little bit about the first one?
Sure. So the first presentation in this series is scheduled for Friday, January 5th, and it features science educator Betty Trammell. Betty will be presenting a program on her adventures living and working in the polar region. Betty will be followed by Sam Ducharme in February. Sam hiked the entire Appalachian Trail from Georgia to Maine, and he'll be bringing along all his gear so you can really get a sense of everything that he used and carried on his trip.
Yeah, I'm really excited to have Sam come and visit the library, as well as Betty. Betty's a Harwich community member, and so we're really excited to invite her to come and share all of her adventures living and working in the polar region. A different presenter will be featured every month at the Adventurers Club, and this program will carry on all the way through June, when we'll wrap up the series with a behind the scenes at the library, which will include a tour of the building and some information about the life cycle of a book.
Sounds great. In addition to the Adventurers Club, we're also starting our movie matinee. So if you come into the library on Tuesdays at 1 o'clock, you can catch a film and eat some popcorn in our basement meeting room. We'll be showing movies that are based on books, so you might recognize some titles like The Great Gatsby, Willy Wonka, and The Chocolate Factory, The Little Women, and Rebecca, I believe, is also this month.
Yep. So all classic books that became movies. So that'll be every Tuesday at 1 o'clock in January, February, and March. Feel free to just come in, head right down to the meeting room. We'll have it all set up and ready to go. So in addition to our movie series, we are also running a music series, which is the second Saturday of the month at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We started in December with Katie Flynn, and that was fabulous. And January will be Martin and Suzanne. They actually sing in the vein of Americana, blues, and folk music. And we're excited to have them the second Saturday at 2 o'clock.
And in addition to all this programming that we have going on, we have our ongoing tech help at the library. Device Advice is now running from Saturdays from 2 to 3, and it's at the reference desk. And it's open to all devices, so feel free to bring anything up to us. You get to sit down for 5 to 15 minutes with the librarian and just go over basic questions like how to use the camera, how to email photos, anything that's quick and we can kind of wrap up within those 15 minutes. If you feel like you need a little more time, or if you just don't feel like your question will be answered in the 5 to 15 that's allowed for Device Advice, we have Book a Librarian, where you can spend 30 minutes with a qualified staff member to go over your question in detail. And you will have to sign up for that on our website. The form's on our main homepage when you go to brooksfreelibrary.org. It's right there in the middle, kind of 2 lines down. We'll match you with a skilled staff member, and then we can Lost my train. Yeah.
So book a librarian as 30 minutes with a skilled staff member covering whatever topic it is that you're interested in learning about. Yeah.
And finally, for those of you who are just getting started with the internet, there's Internet Navigators, which is a one-on-one meeting with a trained volunteer for 1 hour to familiarize yourself with the use of the internet and for filling out online forms. You'll have to sign up for this program as well by contacting the library.
Yeah, that's a really great program that we're so thrilled to be able to offer to everyone. So please do feel free to take advantage if you have questions about things on the internet, finding tax forms to print and that sort of thing. It's a great way to use that service. Emily, do you want to wrap up by telling the community about your personal digitizing station that you've set up at the library?
Sure. So we actually unveiled a new station. It's right when you come up the stairs to the first floor and to the left. You'll see it right next to the photocopier. And what we did is we hooked up a scanner, which was really generously donated by one of our patrons, and attached it to a computer so you can scan in all your old pictures. A lot of people have all these photos that they keep in their closet. I know I have boxes of them stuffed away in my house. So it's really great to be able to take those, digitize them, and then preserve them in case something were ever to happen to the paper copies. This keeps them in a way that you can have them organized on different devices that you can take with you. We have USBs for sale at the library. Feel free to bring your own, and you can always come up to the front desk and ask someone for help using the scanner if you need help.
Yeah, and that scanner, if you need help learning how to use the scanner and how to digitize your photos, maybe if you want some help learning how to save them and name them, you could set up a book librarian appointment for that. That would be a great use of that service. But we're also really excited about being able to offer this because scanning and storing photographs in a digital format is a really easy way to share them so that you can, without having to make copies or give up your own copy, you can save them on a disk and then share that disk with your family members. So we're very excited about that. Lots of fun new things happening at the library in 2018, and we invite you to come in and learn more about them. Thanks for your time.